Viber Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Viber Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Viber Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Viber Live. Cannot figure out how the hell to sync my phone back up to my computer. I've been using it for like a year straight, and then all of a sudden 2 days ago it syncs up and the screen's black. So I don't know what the hell is going on. Sorry for the shitty quality. Now I'm gonna have to get out the Elgato that Rags had recommended, the streaming camera. So I'll have to set that up for tomorrow. But man, I was shocked. TGC took its dip. Finally had it, but it's good though. We needed it. I was getting kind of worried that we're just gonna keep going up, and the harder we went up, the harder it was gonna fall. So little correction. Hopefully we hang here at about 9,000. You know, if we drop below that, somewhere around like 7,800, hopefully we hang above there. You know, the 7,000, I would say, if it gets real ugly, but I don't know. I feel like this coin's different. There's something here. Let's check out the market. Kava pumping on the hourly, but on the daily, FTX and Luna Classic and Crypto.com. I mean, have we learned anything from the last cycle? I mean, these are the three coins that are leading the way right now in the top 100. Well, sorry, TIA. I don't even know what Celestia is. Brand new up here. I thought TIA was actually Timons, those things on the LCX exchange, but man, I'm out of the loop. But Crypto.com, why? Why do people want to invest in an exchange after FTX? Celsius relaunching maybe. Wow. You know, so this is just shocking, but this is crypto, the land of degens. What up, Ross? Appreciate you stopping in here. We'll give RG3 some RFX. Yeah, Captain, we were actually supposed to stream yesterday, and they had to, I guess, delay their stream that they had with everybody on there. So with that being said, we got delayed, so we'll do it probably in the next week or so. But when you got the studs all coming together, people want to watch that. So the numbers showed. You know, I streamed right when they were supposed to go at 7, then there was 7:15, then 10:15. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll just go at 10:30. And they went like right at 10:30. So it is what it is. Caparanga, my casino coin friend over there. I got blasted today. I was playing a little bit. Didn't go well. Mobius, what up? What up? Bobby, there he is. Check for updates. Yeah, bro, I did. I reset everything. You know, I'm going to just restart my computer or reboot it. There's like an update on my computer, actually, I guess. I don't know. FTT. Yeah, that's true. FTT. The FTT token. The FTT ticker for the FTX token. There we go, Russ. Yeah, Luna Classic. What do you know? It's like a slap in the face today. Yeah, look at what it's done in the last month. It's insane. It went from like $1 to $4, $5. Look at this. And I heard Rand Noonan talking about it a couple days ago, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm not touching it." And look what happens. He's now the new Kramer. And like, you know how I've been saying like he won't touch HEX. in his stream again last week. I'm watching it, and he goes, "All right, let's check the bubbles. I really want to see what's pumping." And he's like, brings to the daily. He's like, "All right, now let's check the hourly. You can really tell what coins are separating themselves for on the hourly. What's moving?" And it was like, let's see what the biggest winner is. HEX was the biggest winner on the hourly, and eHEX. And then he completely ignores them and goes over to like Injective or something. And he's like, "Injective, the biggest win, one of the biggest wins." It's like, dude, you purposely didn't say HEX. It's like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? It drives me nuts that show is worried about being that petty. Bobby's buying the dip. The fate of the universe is set up a buy for PTGC a few minutes ago. Pretend hit the buy button and poof, started correcting. All right, Bobby, we'll get rid of those dumps. Let's pump it up the other way. We want RFX and TGC going to the firmament. Imagine if they were like the first 2 coins to $1 billion market cap, reflux tokens or reflection tokens, Safe Moon 2.0s that actually aren't a scam. Hell yeah, no problem, bro. Anyone that's here now, that's supporting here, while there's 1,000 subscribers, we're this shadow ban. There's 13 people in here. You guys all deserve wrenches. And here we go. We are going down further. This sucks. TGC, 808, Liquid, all of them dumping hard. I wonder if Pulse is rocking down. No, not really. Pulse, well, that's the price you pay for parabolic gains. But RFX holding strong. Look at setting up. Maybe another move. I don't know. Oh my God, that would be. I mean, there's no way. Yeah, a God candle and then a bigger God candle. I mean, are we really setting up for like a blast off to the firmament right here and lose another 0 in 1 candle? Let's go. Hell yeah, pulls forward. Let's go. I'm in. I really like what Pulse Lorian is doing. He's working his ass off over there for RFX and the yield farms. I still haven't done it, but that is one thing that I am going to do for sure, is take some RFX and buy pair it up with like some Elixir or some of the other coins, maybe DAI or something, getting them pools. You into the utility NFTs. Hell yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna definitely buy one for sure. Is there any? Let me check Pulse Lorian, see if we got any updates on the NFTs. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah, coming soon, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely getting one of these. I got my PRC Pantheon utility NFT, so I'm in that community. Definitely minting one of these right here. When Vibra token, never. I have no interest in a token. I feel like I'm not a developer. I don't know shit about writing code, so I don't know how I could bring utility with a coin. But what I want to do is have Vibra the fund, where a lot of the guys I work with that are older and stuff, they don't want to deal with this stuff every day. They just want to honestly just give me money and have me just do everything for them. But obviously, that's highly illegal. So I would like to set up a crypto fund legally in the future and start, I don't know, running a fund, I think, and just taking an investment from people, everything on the blockchain, everything is public, what we're doing, all that stuff, what we're buying, you could see it all there, and then use obviously like a Coinbase or someone for custodianship. I don't even know how that would work. Don't even care yet, but that's the goal in the future. It just makes more sense. I don't see what utility I could provide dropping a token. So a fund, a hedge fund or a crypto fund, now we're talking. Where, I just think if I did it last cycle, and had a fund legally done where we could take money from other people, and then we just buy the coins, and then at the end of the year, however much your investment is worth, whatever percentage of the fund, that's what you're worth, and that's the profit. And I'm just thinking, like, man, if we did that, I mean, I got into hack under a penny. Literally two of the best, I want to say 2 out of the top 10 performing coins last cycle. I was in from doing research right before the bull market started. And that was, you know, a year or so max. And I just spent the last 3 straight years in this every single day, doing research, finding out about tokens, talking to projects, talking to in Discord servers, to marketing teams, to people that are actually using these things, talking like Harley over there, who's developing multiple projects on XDC, launched multiple projects on XDC. He loves it. It's really, really easy to develop on. They're interoperable with what they use. So those are the type of people I talk to. So guys like that, when they're using this stuff, I hear stuff all the time about certain blockchains suck for what we were trying to do. That's why we're going over here. Shout out to Mark over at Rise. He's building all this stuff on Corium, and they're an enterprise grade blockchain, super fast, ISO compliant, and for the utility NFTs he wants and the DAO he's doing, it makes sense for him to launch on Corium. So I didn't have any of those connections last cycle. I was going on literally watching YouTube videos and seeing if teams were real teams, and reading white papers, like doing the research back then was so much different. There wasn't this access to people. There weren't teams that had marketing people on social media you could reach out to, holding Twitter spaces, AMAs on Discord. So you're literally hearing from people on the teams. Like, that didn't exist 4 years ago. So I feel like the research I'm doing is so much more dialed in. And that's why a lot of these coins that I bought and identified in the last bear market are really starting to outperform. It's like tokenization of assets. That's going to be so big. And Relio, I found the stream earlier in August with Blockchain Monkeys. He was on here, and I was talking about Relio, how bullish I was on this coin. And I've been really hammering it home the last month or so. And I mean, yeah, we're up now to almost 50 cents. I mean, volume just keeps increasing, and this thing is going to be a gem. Like, I'm as bullish as this on this coin as Pulsechain. But people just can't wrap their heads around, oh, how could this coin on Stellar that, no one ever talks about or cares, how could that ever do that? Oh, well, you see. People are saying the same thing about HEX. I remember the FUD. The reason I got out of Polygon last cycle was because L2s were just a quick fix for the ETH problems. And once they had a couple of these upgrades coming out and a couple of their like Shanghai, whatever they were, I forget what they were back then. But once those came out, fees were going to get fixed. Everything was getting faster. We weren't going to need L2s. So I remember buying Polygon thinking this was going to be a something to have for the bull market and then get out of. And I sold it at 100x, and that was a huge mistake. I missed the next 200. But just being, I was just so much more confident. And the fact that the coins that I've bought are starting to really outperform other ones in their niches, like in the gaming category. I thought this brought some of the coins that I've been talking about here are really starting to pump. And the leaders in the space. And that's what separates you from other people. What are the coins that in the last month or the last year, the last bull market, did the ones you have outperform the rest? That's what separates you from the pack. And I got UFO, I have Cetify, I have Alluvium, bullish as hell on all those. And then Altura that's my favorite gaming coin. And Altura and Nakamoto is definitely in second. And this coin's still under a $40 million market cap. in the last month, it's doubled up. So $40 million market cap versus some of these other ones in the hundreds of millions. Vibra Fund, let's go. Yeah, dude, that's what I want to do. I want to have a fund that's legitimate, where everything's open book. It's like, here's the white paper. I'm in charge of what we're gonna buy. We won't get too degen. We'll only hold like 5% max in shit coins. The rest are in blue chips. And I think I think I have the ability to pick out coins that outperform what other people are holding. And this is going to be the true test. If this bull market, this cycle, my portfolio outperforms almost all the people that I talk to, then I'll know, all right, yeah, this shit's for me. But if I'm like, yeah, I love Nakamoto, I love Altura, I love UFO, Cetify, Illuvium, and it's like Vulcan Forged, IMX, Render, and Gala, if those are the ones that end up blowing up and I'm completely wrong, then you know what? Yeah, maybe this shit ain't for me to be doing that. But this will be the real test. Sucks TGC's dipping. Believe least community aspects, Greek candles like their third monkey getting on Noah's Ark and it's starting to rain. Par for the course. How about Link, China? Yeah, exactly, bro. Link and Solana. Solana, I've been telling you guys since the 1 year ago, literally to the day, when it crashed down to $9. Right here. Oh, it was in December. Never mind. It was right after Christmas. Yeah, that's right. The FTX crash was down to like sub 20 or something. And then it went under 10. And that's where I bought a couple hundred of them in my IRA. And I'm real happy I did that now, boy. Holy shit, $56 now. Oh my God. Yeah, soy lana. Yeah. Isn't that funny how all the coins that SBF is linked to are pumping hard out of them? They're beating everything right now. It was a weird list of coins. I forget the other two. Maps was one of them. Solana. There was like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all outperforming the market. Isn't that funny how that works? This shit has nothing to do with fundamentals. I mean, there's so many different things that go on behind the scenes, but Solana is 125 times faster than Ethereum currently right now. And their fire starter that they're doing is going to blow shit out of the water. And yeah, Chainlink, $15. Let's go. I was loading up at like $6 in my IRA on ITRUSTCAPITAL. Like down in here, like $5-6. I'm up to almost 1,000 of them in there. I wish I got there, but it is what it is. I'm happy with what I got. And yeah, everything's up almost 3x now from that bottom. And it's beautiful. And even Algorand, I was going nuts when it was under 10 cents. What's it at now? Yeah, it went up to over 13. I mean, a month ago, it was at rock bottom down here, under 9 cents. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, that's Algorand's $1 billion market cap. Man, it's doing that well. And no one's talking about it. And they're going to be a sleeper. So, like, these are the coins that I'm going to be giving to my grandkids and saying, yup, I was accumulating them, just buying a little bit, $50 at a time here and there of Algorand, Stellar, H-Bar, Filecoin. I was just stacking slowly while everyone else was just fudding them. And then all of a sudden, when Solana's $500, you're left behind. And you have to pray for a dip, and it's just not a good spot to be. Many have concerns about when FTS coins dumped on the market. Yeah. Well, that's not going to be a problem, bro, because it's the polar opposite. They're actually going to dump them at the tops. They want to maximize the value they get out of those. So they're going to tell you that, oh, yeah, they're going to dump them all. Oh, yeah, huge FUD. Actually, no, they're going to strategically do it, pump the hell out of the markets. And if you look to, who was it? Somebody just sold 100,000 shares of Solana coins out of there. It might have been Tim Draper or one of those guys. Just sold 100,000 Solana, and look at what it did. That massive sell pressure, and it just got eaten right up. So that just makes me even more bullish that through all that sell pressure and then the SBF stuff, they're going to set it up so where they can only sell little bits at a time for the next year and a half sporadically. So, Solana, yeah, it might have topped right now for this local peak, but it's at almost $60. While mainstream influencers are here, we're telling you, oh, don't go near it, don't go near it. And it's like, what else? What other blue chips outside the Richard Hart do you recommend then? If you were shitting on Solana at $10, what else do you recommend? Obviously, Link is doing well. XRP, the amount of stuff that Ripple is doing is nuts right now. The partnerships they're making, they bought Mktcap. They were going to buy custodianship, but that fell apart for some reason. I think that was because PolySign is going to do everything with them. They're with R3, Corda, PolySign, Ripple. These guys are powerhouses. And now Ripple integrates their payment network into Rocket Fuel's suite of products, enabling merchants and businesses to enjoy faster, more cost-effective payment solutions. E-commerce merchant, cross-border, and B2B. By incorporating Ripple payments, Rocket Fuel empowers its clients to benefit from enhanced transaction capabilities. Pay in commerce and mass payout solutions will now harness the power of Ripple. Guys, they're just buying. They have so much damn money. They don't need anything more than their Ripple on-demand liquidity. They just rebranded it to Ripple Payments from RippleNet. It used to be ODL, then it was RippleNet. Now it's Ripple Payments Network or Ripple Payments, whatever. But they are blowing up around the world. I can't wait till the stock launches. I think that's when XRP is going to hit its peak for this cycle, right at the IPO. They're going to pump up the $40 billion that they own in escrow because that's going to help bring a huge valuation to the stock. Because right now you can buy it for $52 a share, and that 40 billion XRP has zero value on the balance sheet. So it goes to $10. Oh, what do you know? There's $400 billion in value, and you're buying in at like a $10 or $15 billion valuation. So there's like a 30x. Coinbase did a 36x on Linqto, but you had to be accredited. And now Linqto actually has slots available for non-accredited investors to get in. So like these are opportunities of a lifetime, guys. And people just don't understand it because it's hard. It's boring when you're doing this research on this shit. But like it's mind-blowing the partnerships Ripple has made in every single corridor around the world. Dubai is going to be the hub of the fintech world in 10 years. The United States is going to be like we're going to be so far removed from where everything is at over in the Middle East over there. In Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, and even like South America is going to, I think, just be very, very far ahead of us with integrating these systems because their currencies are so volatile. They need them. We are the world reserve currency. We're the last country. We have the least amount of motivation out of any country to work with Ripple and destroy the system we have in place right now. Solana is not decentralized. No, not at all. Solana is not right now, but they're working what they're working on now. It's so fast and it fixes all the problems. And I don't care if it's decentralized because I look at it like this, Vets, is all of the stocks right now that trade on the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the S&P, they all only trade from 9 to 5. And then you can put orders in on E-Trade after hours, but they don't go through till the next day. Or if it's a weekend, till the next business day. Or today was a holiday. Shout out to Vets, Veterans Day. No transactions. And there was an exchange that I think it was like Bitfinex or something, or PLSX, that launched a tokenized Tesla stock. And that pissed off somebody because they got in big trouble. So just the fact that they did that and launched one stock, tokenizing it so it could trade like a crypto, and the scrutiny they faced, it was like, okay, wow. So this is where they want to go. They want all stocks to be tokenized, digitized on the blockchain, traded 24/7, just like cryptos, because the amount of money they're losing, the amount of volume, it's breathtaking. And I know NASDAQ was working on a crypto platform and they pulled the plug on it, I believe. They were supposed to launch this summer and they didn't do it. I got to look into it. I've been so busy, but stocks are going to be like cryptos. We're going to go on to like an exchange like Kanga, and we're going to be able to get everything. I just created an account on here. I'm shocked that it actually worked. So Kanga here is an exchange that has everything in here. They have a liquid loans built in, a launch pad for new projects, staking, a swapper, an OTC desk, a peer-to-peer transactions. And like, I wouldn't be surprised if like, digital tokenized stocks, tokenized bonds, tokenized mutual funds, tokenized collectibles, tokenized high-end watch, like asset market, whatever it is. It's going to be a one-stop shop where you can get everything in one place, do everything. So when you're trading your degen, you go and buy some ETH and then you buy some shares of some mining stock, you're not going to know the difference. They're going to just be digital tickers and numbers in your wallet. But stocks have such a disadvantage right now with the way they trade. So there's so much on the table for them to trade like cryptos, and they will do that. So even though Solana is not decentralized at all, I don't really care about that anymore because these cryptos are going to be the new stocks of the future, the new biggest companies of the future. Hedera and Stellar and Gala and IMX or whatever ones end up winning, these are going to be the biggest, most powerful companies in the world, in my opinion. XRP, XLM, if it's Cosmos or Near Protocol, Filecoin, Algorand, Chainlink. If you can pick the winners, the valuations these things are going to have in the future are going to be astronomical. And we're never going to need to sell them because all lending, all that stuff is coming to the blockchain. It's all going to be decentralized. So if I want a car loan, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to put out, I need $6,000 for this. What are my options? I'm going to hit search, and some people out there are going to have all their cryptos put out up for collateral, and these smart contracts are going to find and put people together, pair them up, and we're going to be, instead of going to loans or to banks to get loans, we're going to be getting them from each other on the blockchain through smart contracts. And so we're not going to have, there's going to get to a point, if it's in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever it is, we're not going to have to sell our coins. We're going to be able to lend them out and make yield on them. And that's the thing that people aren't seeing right now. So decentralized, this, that, I don't give a shit anymore. These things are going to be so much bigger than that in the future. It's great to support people and projects on the Pulse chain, but my portfolio outside Richard Hart, I want the Teslas, the Apples, the Amazons, the Microsofts, the Dells, the Nvidias. I want to hold those comparable cryptos in the future because they're going to be, stories you're going to be able to tell your grandkids that, holy shit, you actually got those at those prices. No way. Like, how did you, like, it's going to be insane. I just see it already. And already in China, Hong Kong, ETFs, good to go. As long as you have $2 million, you can now just degen all you want into the Bitcoin futures ETF and the GSOP Ethers ETF. So they just opened here in China, in Hong Kong, and the United States isn't going to be far behind, guys. They're not going to let people flood over there and start buying shit in China. So BlackRock too, everyone knows this, but their filing means nuclear winner for everybody who doubted ETH, guys. Vitalik's going to come out and bench press 300 pounds live when ETH goes to $3,000. It's going to be really, really funny. So everything's happening, guys. ARK, 21 shares slated to intro crypto ETF suite next week. So they have 5 different products that are going live next week to give investors, just a little bit of a taste of what's coming. And then in 2024, we got Circle's IPO, Ripple's IPO, FTX 2.0, a major ETH upgrade, NFT 2.0s, tokenization of assets, Apple's AR VR goggles. So much shit is going to come out next year. But, they're just talking about here the main events are going to be the SEC approval for the ETF, which is starting to be priced in, Circle's potential stock market entry. They want to go public by April, by the halving. So Ripple 2, going to go public by the halving. That means XRP is going to be mooning. I'm going to be able to finally sell the massive bag I've been holding since early in 2020. My bag that was locked up and frozen. I couldn't even click the buy or sell button for almost 3 years. That's the bag I'm going to be able to sell at. I think this is going to be the top for the cycle. And then XRP, it's not going to gain its real value until the liquidity pools are out. The AMM is all working. All that is good and ready. And then when legislation is here, that's when the funds that I want to start are going to be able to deploy capital on the XRP ledger in these decentralized liquidity pools. So my Vibra fund, right? Hypothetically, if I had it and I had I don't know, a couple million Sologenic, a couple million in Corium, a couple million in XRP just sitting there. Once these liquidity pools come out, there's pretty much no impermanent loss on them. And it's incentivized for me to come in and put as much as I can, because as the liquidity increases, the yield increases. So it's ass backwards, the polar opposite of what we have now. How we saw the Pulse-X pair start out at thousands of percent APY. And then as more and more came in, the APY shrunk. Well, David Schwartz, the genius, has figured out a way to incentivize pools to grow and pay more yield, because as more money comes in, as more pairs are being created, it's just like with Atropa, TGC, and these bots. The R bots just go crazy feasting off all the different pairs. And it's going to be where the big money goes. So that's when XRP is going to have its real value. But I'm not waiting 3-5 years for that to be out before I can do that. It's going to require legislation. And I want to take profits this boom. I'm sick of holding that damn coin. I mean, obviously, I'm going to keep a third of it forever and never sell it because it's in my long-term, never touch portfolio. But I think I was just drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit too much in 2020 when I was in XRP boot camp. I actually passed boot camp and was trying out for the XRP Special Forces, but I got cut after day 5. I couldn't do it. So, I really definitely learned a lot from that. But it's all a learning experience, How can FTX survive when it was a giant scam fraud all the way up? I'll tell you why, Davis. Because Sam Bankman-Fried was just a fool that did not know what he was doing, was just running a Ponzi scheme. But there's still assets that are worth money in place and a brand that still is recognizable. So if you put guys in there that have experience, that know what they're doing and run it by the books, people are so desperate right now because there's just what new ideas are out there in Silicon Valley. And, I think it's stale. So they're so desperate. They're thinking, oh my God, we can just put some popular people over there to restart it and we can make a lot of money. Same thing. Celsius is relaunching too. I think too, they're out of bankruptcy because magically all the assets they held, I think they knew, all right, if we just stall this shit out as long as we can, it's going to get to a point when the bull market comes and Bitcoin doubles, these alts start to take off. We're going to have enough money to be technically out of bankruptcy. I think that's what happened, but I don't know. I'm staying away from all that shit. It's not my cup of tea, but these are just narratives that are going to bring stupid people in and dumb money. So, and then, yeah, guys, we talked about the Ripple revolution, and then it's reflection season on Pulsechain. TGC just dipped hard. Looks like we're at 10-4. All right, yeah, wow, okay, we're bouncing back. That's good to see. All right, we're bouncing back. Everybody relax. It's all right. We got our first dip. We survived. It's healthy. But actually, we're not making higher lows. We broke that trend. Might head into a little downtrend, which might suck a little bit. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm in this for the long run. I just see how the bots work, how the liquidity pools are set up, and it's kind of the same thing with Pulse Lorian with RFX over here. The NFTs coming out are going to add a bunch of utility to it, and then Reflux is just paying me back tons of Pulse Chain every day, and then they got their accelerator pool, which is really exciting. I think like 4% of the supply is in there now, so it's reflection season, guys. I'm bullish as hell on these two. And then, yeah, Kanga. Keep your eye out on that. I'm just throwing out a little potential nugget. You guys can do what you want with that. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got for tonight. Let's check, see if any other PRC 20s. Damn, PRS taking a dump. RFX is now just saying, you know what? We're taking the lead. 700K market cap. TGC's down to 3 million. So they're coming for TGC. RFX chasing down the grays. I love it. I want to see a fat ass liquidity pool between the both of them. And then reflection season, tax tokens, make more than validators. Like they can market together and use each other for positive marketing, for reach to new people, and not like beef like with PRS. But to each their own. I'm gonna be here just talking about what I like, what I see in the PRC 20 land. Yeah, everything's down right now, so it ain't a big deal. Verasity, another one you guys need to keep an eye out on altcoin that I'm really, really, really bullish on. And it looks like we just reset on the RSI in the last day or two, and we're still up, more than double from the bottom a month or two ago. And yeah, guys, Veracity, I got all mine staked right here in the Vera wallet. I'm getting like over 15%. It's not available in my region. Yeah, until I hit terms and conditions and then just log in. Boom. Should look into GOAT token. Similar reflection. Code of the successful. Oh, okay. It's GOAT. I heard, but Chaos Chris. Shout out Chaos Chris. Told me about that there's an Elephant Money copy coming. BJ GOAT protocol. That's going on the watch list. I like it because I did well on Elephant Money. I made some Altura. I swapped Altura at 3 cents for Elephant Money at I want to say 3,000. And I got out right before the capitulation. So I was able to add 4,000 or 5,000 Altura. And I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. The bags I got now that are packed that I'm all right, I'm good versus last cycle. I mean, in 2019, I won a poker tournament. Well, I won 10 grand in a big poker tournament. So I cashed it all out in 7 different coins. And that 10 grand right there turned into everything I had. But unfortunately, a lot of it got hacked and I had to basically restart. So the 1-inch airdrop, the Uniswap airdrop, the Amplifier airdrop, those were crucial in me getting my HEX bags back and restaked. And yeah, Polygon really helped too. What's the link for GOAT? You can just go to deckscreener.com, guys, and just put in GOAT and it just comes right up, but it ends in F074. Just go to Deck Screener and just type in GOAT. And yeah, it'll pop right up. Gives you the logos, super easy. But just always go to the pair with the fattest liquidity. So Yeah, guys, I was buying like crate, like I was like screaming in like July, August, and like the start of September. Like, man, it just feels like we're ready to just rip. Like everything feels underpriced to me right now. The prices are not reflecting how much work, how much building has gone into the last 2 years in the bear market. So, hopefully we're spot on. Some other like tokenization of asset projects like poly markets or no, poly markets, polymath, and then poly trade, and then um factor and defactor, Realio. There's 4 or 5 of them right there that no one's talking about. Nobody on social media. And there's going to come a day in a month, 2 months, 3 months where a tokenization of assets just pops off. And I saw Moon B had Realio on his watch list like 2 or 3 streams ago. I think he accidentally clicked on a little tab of his that he didn't mean to pull up. And, your boy spotted that Realio on there. No one else had it. So, all right, guys. Best to mint on the website. For what, GOAT? Degen protocol. Oh, is that Degen, Dougie? The GOAT token garden has been launched. There we go. Oh, it's some pulse drip. Okay, cool. Wow, sorry guys. I'm so tired. I don't even have the screen on right here. I'm looking up here like, yeah, you guys are looking at it too with me. Yes, I like that website's clean. Get GOAT. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna check that out because I like elephant money. Actually, how's that doing right now? 41. Yeah, I sold like right before this dip. Trayvon was talking about it too. And I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this because I got it at like 3,000 ish or something. It sold by like 5. And yeah, it did dump, but this thing's gonna keep coming back. It's gonna do that and then just keep rocketing it up. It's basically like the trope over there on Binance, but Altura is the one. 5 cents right now. All right, this thing was up at 50 cents in the end of 2021. So that if it went back there now, it'd be like at a $400 million market cap. So it's still got a lot of room to run, in my opinion. Obviously, this is all fucking financial advice. I mean, look at me. I'm a financial advisor. Look at my suit. Look at my fancy office, my Pokemon cards behind me. I mean, Jesus, guys, like this is financial advice. Man, if you don't do everything I say, I will come through this computer, come through your computer, come through your phone, whatever device you're watching or listening on, and just steal all your shit. And then you can't sue me for getting you wrecked because you ain't got nothing left. Yeah, you like my PTGC suit? Yeah, PTGC to the firmament. This is the suit I rock to work every day. Very professional. This is my neck noose right here, aka my tie. Tie it up nice, do a little double knot so my boss can tell me to hang myself if I'm not having a good day. And yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You know, you look fresh in a nice suit and tie. Feels good too. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you just fucking crush. So, all right, guys. Rags, what up, my man? We got a rag site, and there we go. You know, it's a good night when we get blessed by the man Rags to Riches. Yeah, you like the new mic, bro. It sounded great, but I'm having freaking audio problems or video problems. All of a sudden, just 2 days ago, I've been hooking my phone up. Yeah, check that out. Both my phone. Check this out. If that's not marketing right there when you're out in public, and first of all, you got two phones because you're just an asshole. But then both of them just have these crazy hex logos. I know I onboarded people subconsciously. So yeah, Rags, I don't know what's going on. My phone won't sync up. It says it's synced up in StreamYard, iPhone 5, ready to go, and the screen's just black. So you know, it's never easy, bro. It's never easy. But I'm going to do a system reset, maybe talk to Siri. And then, yeah, we should be crispy on the audio and video tomorrow night. So, PTGC to 1 billion. You think it can go to 1 billion? If Moonbee said it can go to 1 billion, I'm going to say it can go to 1 billion because he's the meme king. So, yep. Shout out to Texan guys. What up, Jonathan? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in here. Maybe, all right, bro. I will. I'll do that. If I can't figure it out by Sunday, then I will give you a shout because you are a Brandon of all trades. Let's put it that way. DJ Brandon of all trades. That should be your new handle. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, we have some green candles. This PTGC dip gets bought up. RFX keeps pumping. PRS makes a move, and reflection season, you know, really starts to draw some eyes over here to Pulsechain. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow night, 10:30. Peace.